YouTube, what is going on? Josh here with Second City Kicks, doing another sneaker unboxing review, whatever you want to call it. It's up to you guys. But I'm going to get into this unboxing real quick. But before I do that, I'm asking you guys one simple thing. Please hit that subscribe. Please hit that like button if you like the review, if you like me. If you like the option, my opinion of the shoe, just helps bring a little bit more money into the channel, guys. Helps me continue doing these reviews for you guys. I'm not going to call you or have anybody call you on like telemarketing phone calls. None of that stuff. I mean, you'll get maybe a notification every once in a while when I post a new video. So if you like the video, hit that subscribe, hit that like button for me, guys. Let's get into the box. There's the box, guys. It's the EQT Support 9317 in the white and royal colorway. I'll try to get that. So it's footwear white, core black. So it doesn't even mention the royal. Price is $180. As you guys can see, I got a size 13. I'm usually a size 12.5. Reason I did that is because 12.5 is very hard to find for me, especially in store. So I always go up a half a size on these. Rightfully so, because I didn't even try this one on. I assumed that it fit the same way as the last one I did, which was the core black, footwear white, which had the mesh toe. And when you guys get to see this shoe, here it is. You guys are going to notice kind of the same thing. So here's the shoe, guys. As you guys can see, a primarily white upper with some contrast stitching, and the contrast stitching comes in the way of like a silver cross stitch. And again, I don't feel that these are prime knit, and I'll show you why. Because when I pull on this, it's almost like a potato sack from back in the day when you'd have like the hopping races and stuff. It's very thick. I've run some water over these, and water does not seem to penetrate this. So I don't know if there's like a waterproofing. I don't know what the deal is, but so there's that. So as you guys can see, we have that's three stripes branding right here on the side here, and that's part of the lace locking system. And that three stripes goes all the way down to the midsole onto the boost, as you guys can see, which is debossed, and it's kind of pushing out there, as you guys can see as I turn it to the side. These shoes are very comfortable. I would put them on par with Ultra Boost, depending on who you are. I mean, you may find these more comfortable than Ultra Boost, but the Ultra Boost is more of almost like a universal shoe. I mean, you could pretty much do anything in an Ultra Boost. This I would not recommend wearing in water. If you're going into like a tile floor type area, if you walk through rain and stuff, you might have a problem with traction. And in ice, I would not recommend wearing this with ice either. But that's my opinion. So, as I said, the upper, we have that knit material. And I'm not sure, like I said, I don't think it's prime knit, but I could be totally wrong about that. And you have that contrast stitching of the silver cross stitch, as you guys can see. Now, as we go to the back of the shoe, we have that bright royal, which I really love. Like I said, if you're a LA Dodgers fan, a Cubs fan, a Dallas Cowboys fan, I mean, these shoes would be perfect for you. Orlando Magic fan, I mean, this shoe would be perfect to go with any one of those jerseys. So as we go into the other side of the shoe, the inner part of the shoe, we have that debossed three stripes branding again here on the boost. I'll kind of point that out right here. And then we have that royal blue suede. And yes, they brought the suede back from the last pair that did not have suede. And as you guys can see, we have that EQT support that's kind of like screen printed on. Now, again, I don't think this is prime knit. I could be totally off about that, but it's still a very comfortable shoe. It does have the Ortholite insole, as you guys can see there, and the tag does verify that it is Ortholite. So I'm not going to pull this insole out. It's a very, very thin insole. It's almost like a lunch meat or like a fruit roll-up. If it folds in on itself, it's a nightmare to get back into the shoe because it's like very sticky. It's not like an Ultra Boost where you can just kind of pull it out. So there's that. It does have the burrito tongue once again. And again, some people like it, some people hate it. I'm not particular either way. I like it. The shoe's comfortable. That's all that I care about. So onto the outsole, guys. As you guys can see, we have very little traction. We have the traction pad right there on the toe. And as we go across the middle of the shoe, we have very little traction. I mean, there's very little texture on this in this middle of this outsole here. So again, there's a lot of holes for water displacement. So I mean, I don't think they're safe to wear when they're wet, but to each his own. And then the other traction pad is on the back, as you guys can see, right on the heel. So if you walk like this, you might be okay. If you don't, you might wind up busting your head. I'm a big dude. I don't want to go down. So I would recommend wearing these on a dry day, a sunny day. You know, the knit is kind of thick, so your feet might get a little bit hotter compared to like the original ones that had the prime knit, which were a little bit more breathable. But I mean, so yeah, there's that. So any questions, comments, concerns about these shoes right here, guys, please leave those down in the comments below. I do my best to answer every question. About 99% of the time, I answer all questions. Or I shouldn't say that because that doesn't make any sense. 99% of the time, I answer questions that come down there. Please try to keep them PG, family friendly. Again, I don't know if kids are watching this with their parents and vice versa. So try to keep it family friendly. Your opinion does matter, but again, if it's going to be something vulgar, I can't have that in the comments below. So just FYI, there's that. So I will be back later with the EQT Support 9316 Bait and Adidas collaboration, the consortium, which you guys will see it. It is the glow-in-the-dark pair. Very, very cool looking pair of shoes. I like them. I have the 9317 Future coming in as well, which is just like these, but it's got a whole different caging system, and the outsole is different, I believe. But yeah, it's a very cool looking shoe, all black, white, and red. It's very, very nice. So I'm very, very pumped for that. So, again, any questions, comments, concerns, leave those down in the comments below. I will see you guys later. Thanks.